Now, the purpose of this trip is to see how the Icelandic people are inspired by nature and take that inspiration and infuse it in their art, their food, their culture. Iceland is an island, so no other countries border it, and the winters there are very long, and the daylight during the wintertime is very minimal, so locals have learned how to be very resourceful and efficient. During our trip, we're seeing spectacular views, and we're visiting local businesses to see how the artistic side of Iceland thrives.
Awesome.
We just picked up our car. We got a really sweet Land Rover, which is necessary for driving here, especially at this time of year. And we are going to be, starting in the east and going along the south coast, visiting beautiful locations along the way, and getting some wellness travel in as well, aka hot springs. That's what you do in Iceland.
Go, baby.
Okay, first things first. When I'm arriving in a new place, take me to your food. I'm hungry. Gotta eat, which is why we are visiting Askar, which is a wood-fired pizza parlor combined with a brewery, and they mix unexpected ingredients in their food as well as their beer.
Lucky enough to have a wasabi plant here in Egilsstaðir. They have a wasabi greenhouse just a couple of kilometers out of town.
And that's rare. To be able to grow good wasabi is hard.
Yeah, they have some engineering miracle going on there.
Right, it has to grow in a flowing river and the right temperature and the right elevation, everything.
Yeah, so we made a double IPA with the wasabi, which has been one of our most popular beers.
Wasabi and beer shouldn't really go together, but now that I'm tasting it, it tastes really good. And they even have a beer infused with pine, and to get their pine, they actually go for a hike in the woods. All the brewers and employees there, they go find some pine trees, cut down some branches, bring it back to their brewery, and start making beer. It doesn't get more local than that.
Vegan pizza, vegan cheese. We got dates on it, peanuts, roasted peanuts, and arugula, tomato sauce, side chipotle, vegan mayo. And I'm loving how there's so many vegan options in Iceland. It's really become a bigger thing, I think, all over the world, which is really nice as a person who tries to eat plant-based and gluten-free as well. And having those options when I travel is awesome, easily accessible. Peanuts are an interesting touch, crunchy, salty, and add a smoky flavor. The dates are sweet, kind of like adding pineapple on pizza. You get that sweetness. I like it. It's good. It's good.
I was curious to try that one.
Yeah, you should try it.
I also got a vegan pizza, but I wanted to try the dates and nuts, and I've never had peanuts on a pizza.
Hey, baby. She seems to like it.
This is really good. This is really good.
She's definitely Sia's child. Pizza-holic.
Next up on this road trip is a geothermal hot pool floating on a frozen lake. What?
Welcome to Iceland's first and currently only geothermal floating pools. We have been making it a point to do more wellness activities when we travel, and I think it's really important if you can incorporate a wellness activity at the beginning and the end of your trip. It's ideal because it gives you a chance to really relax and reset and have your mind kind of like be present throughout the rest of your trip when you do something like this at the beginning, and then at the end it gives you a chance to just, you know, relax before you head home. And I mean, I would do it in between every day if you can, because look at this place. If you can do things like this when you travel, this is the best. This is the fashion in Iceland. It's very like 2025, so that's why you haven't seen it in North America. I'm just joking. It allows you to float in this beautiful geothermal pool. Okay, bye. I'm off to float. I love geothermal pools, and Vox baths is next level. This place is absolutely stunning, and the water is so clean, so pure, and so hot. You can drink tea right out of it. In fact, you can. Right there, they have a tea station set up at the spa. So you get your hot water, and then you get your tea. There's different options here. Today we have blackcurrant, chamomile, mint, and birch, and there's many others specifically throughout the summer. And all of it is grown locally. It is dinner time, baby. And what other place to hit up than Nielsen? If you're driving the route that we are taking, you gotta hit it up because this place takes like artistic culinary expression to a next level. Look, Kai, what's this? What's it say? What does it say?
My name is Kári Þorsteinsson. I'm the chef and owner of Nielsen restaurant in Egilsstaðir, in the east side of Iceland. All our ingredients on the a la carte menu, the dinner menu is local ingredients. We use only Icelandic ingredients, and we try as much to use local ingredients, and then with that it's like within 20 kilometers from the location of the restaurant.
I got the fennel dish, and it's got pickled beets, a couple smoked beets, fennel of course, rhubarb, and some croutons. And the fennel came from a farmer who's about to run out, so the chef here went over and got all the fennel, and now I'm eating it. Wow. First of all, when you think of vegetables in general, it's a lot of people think they're just boring. You can just boil them, add a little bit of salt or something. This is like next level vegetable. It's smoky, it's crunchy, it's creamy. It's like a salty, smoky flavor. It's delicious. Oh my god. Kai, you have to try this. Try this, baby. Look. Kai. Kai.
I got like local lamb with potatoes, some kale. I don't normally eat lamb. I got shivers. No, buttery goodness. Beautifully tenderized. Super, super tender. Like almost just falls apart while I'm chewing on it. Incredible. And paired so well with the potatoes. The two mixed together are just match made in plate heaven.
have stopped at a Viking cafe in the middle of the mountains, and there's all these bones from whales because we're right by the sea. Crazy looking. And there's some antlers from reindeer, it looks like. But alright, I got my coffee to warm up a little bit. Some muffins for the road. And we're gonna go and check out this area. We bought a ticket. It's 900 kroners per person, and it lets you enter in. There's a lot to see. Black Sand Beach. There's like an old movie set. There might be some seals. I don't know. We're gonna go in and find out. So let's do that right now.
I am falling in love with Iceland. It is a photographer's dream location. I can really see why so many people from around the world visit this island. And in some places you visit, you go to see nature. But in Iceland, you're immersed in it. You're surrounded by it. It's like you're driving through a movie set of like a spectacular place on Earth. But it's real. And it's all around you.
Coast has been so beautiful and so diverse. We went from being in a snowstorm, and now I'm standing on a black sand beach with this incredible backdrop. This is like right out of those beautiful desktop pictures that you have. You're like, oh my god, is that real? I'm here. Look at this. It is real.
Come on, faster, 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 faster. You can do it. Yeah.
Your entertainment for tonight, Miss Kai River. Go Kai. That's your cue.
Where are we headed?
I believe it's pronounced Skógafoss.
Skógafoss.
Actually, I don't believe it's pronounced that way. But when you read it, it sounds like it reads as Skógafoss. It's a waterfall.
Awesome. Is this the larger waterfall or the skinnier one that we were looking at?
It's the larger one.
Okay.
I mean, there's so many waterfalls. On our drive so far, we've seen one. Like at least 20, 30. Yeah. But these are like two very popular ones that they say like you must see when you're driving along the southern coast. So. A lot of waterfalls in Iceland we've seen in the last day and a half, 20 to 30. But there are specific ones you gotta come and see. That's why there's so many people at this one specifically, because it's so immense. It's so big.
Say hi. Hi waterfall. Hi waterfall. Say hi.
Hi.
I'm surrounded by light, and I have everything but nothing at all. Everything I touch turns to gold. People crave to watch me fall. Everything I touch turns to gold.
If you are coming here at this time of year, which is like November, December, don't slip because it's very slippery. It's also very beautiful, but very slippery. I was mentioning earlier that there are so many waterfalls all over Iceland, and there are some specifically that people tell you have to visit, like the one we just saw, which was magnificent. But I am really liking these little hidden ones that we're finding along our drive, like this one specifically. I actually prefer this one to the popular tourist attraction that we were just at. It's so magical and no one is here, and I just love the way it's falling. It's super tall. Beautiful. It is about 4 p.m. right now, and that is because as we get closer to wintertime or December, the days get shorter, so there's less light in the day. So you have to start your days really early because you only get like 5 hours of sunlight. And this is also a time of year when the Icelandic people become more creative because they are spending more time indoors or in darkness. It just like sparks creativity, which is interesting. So that could be creating a new dish, coming up with a new dish for a restaurant. It could be music. It could be designing a building. And a lot of the art here is inspired by nature. And I mean, just driving around the last few days, I can see why, because everywhere you look, you can be inspired by something. It's so stunning here.
Kristen has been talking about this place for the past 10 years. That was the last time she was here. And I can't wait. I've been thinking about this day. And now it's finally here.
And Kai's with us, but babies actually can't come in if they're under 2 years old, but we're just going to take turns and still enjoy ourselves. Ending the trip at the Blue Lagoon. You have to. It's like a rule when you come to Iceland. I first came here 10 years ago. It's gotten a lot bigger since then, but this is like nature and architecture when it comes together at its finest. This place is stunning. It's also super good for you. The minerals in here are really good for your body to relax you. Perfect before taking a flight home, which I don't want to do. But for now, I'm gonna go enjoy the Blue Lagoon, get a face mask, maybe go to the bar. Just, relax, soak it all in. There is a mask bar here, and there are 4 different types of masks. There's a complimentary silica mask, and then there's 4 others you can pay for, or it can become part of the premium package. So I'm doing 2 masks. First, I'm starting with the lava scrub, then I'm going to do the algae mask. So lava scrub gets rid of the first layer of skin, dry skin, and then the algae mask will hydrate from within and get rid of fine lines and wrinkles and make me look like I'm 20 again. Well, maybe not that young, but. So back when I was here 10 years ago, they used to have silica mud at the bottom of the lagoon that you could just pick up and put on your body, but they don't do that anymore. So this is the alternative. You just go to the mask bar. Oh, it feels so good. I love pampering myself.
I feel like having an alcoholic drink with a very natural, healthy thing for your body is kind of contradicting. So I went for the healthier option.
No, I don't trust you. I told you not to move.